Hello and welcome to another episode of our jump and run tutorial series using Godot. In this episode we will get to make our enemy and our player interact with each other, so that the enemy can kill the player and that the player can kill the enemy. So let's go right ahead. We go into our player, and as you know, our player does not mask the enemy because then they would simply collide, and we don't want a collision, like a physical collision. We only want to know an intersection. So when the player and the enemy intersect with each other, then we know that the enemy touches us. For that we will create a new node, another area, which is gonna be our interaction area, which masks the enemies. We'll add a child node shape, and this is gonna be a capsule shape. Like this, I think would fit. We now actually have to get to signals. For that we click here on node and signals. I will make a full episode on signals, how you can emit signals from code and how you can connect to signals from code and all that kind of stuff. And also we also go more into a theoretical level on how they are useful, but basically they are just events. Something happens and a signal is emitted from this area to a script, and the script then uses this to do some stuff. So we double click on this body entered signal. Here you can name the method. This is personal taste. I like to have it called like this because then I can always spot when a signal is being called from the Godot engine. So you copy this, you click on connect, and you simply say public void insert, and you have a method. Again, this is not convention. You shouldn't write C# code like this, but this helps me to always spot signals. You always know this is a signal that's been called from the Godot engine. So next to the signal here, you can see it wants a node called body. So we add a node body. You can call it whatever you want as a parameter. So then we say if this body is not an enemy, then we simply return. But if this body is an enemy, private void kill, and we simply say call deferred free. We learned that free releases it from the node tree, and if player is interacting with an enemy, then we simply say kill. So we gotta make sure that this masks the enemies. It doesn't have a player, it shouldn't be monitorable, and you can see he simply ate our player. So now we want to also kill our enemy. For that we will first make our collision shape a little bit bigger again, and we'll now check for two things. If our move.y is larger than 0, because then we know that we are moving down, and first grab enemy, we cast our body to an enemy, and we say if enemy global position.y larger than our global position.y, so we will know that we are above the enemy and we are moving down, then we will kill the enemy. For that we will create a method in the enemy that says public void kill, and we simply say call deferred free, and here it says enemy.kill, and we return. We don't want to kill ourselves in this case. As you can see, we killed the enemy. We now want to jump up. We say move.y equals minus 350. There you can see we can now hop on the enemy. So in the next episode we will add a few particle effects to increase our game juice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, leave a like and leave a comment below on what you want to learn next. And with that I say goodbye.